Hello, and thank you for joining me tonight. I go by Lune, and this video is about connecting with our higher self, the higher realms, the angelic realms, the energies that are beyond the material and tangible world that we live in. This could be guides, ancestors, just energy in general. God, however you would like to identify, and whatever way you would like to connect with something more than what's seen and what's physical, the material sense. What inspired me to do this video? It wasn't necessarily requested, although I do have a few requested ones coming out soon. But it's a full moon tonight while I'm recording this. It's the Scorpio full moon in May. And I'm feeling very introspective. I'm feeling a lot of ties to this whole investigating past lives or contemplating past lives. And what I mean by that is where I come from, in a sense, what my soul may have experienced already or has experience in, and what I've more or less came into this lifetime to experience, to kind of make myself more rounded and gain insight and just experience, pick up what I haven't yet, if that makes sense. I have a few stones that I'm bringing into my space to add to my energy so that I will be able to be affected by them, and if you're affected by my energy at all, then you'll kind of pick it up as well, or it will add to it at least. It's going to be hard to see obviously with this light, but this is a piece of rutilated quartz, and it has like a golden rutile in it, golden hairs, and these are known for helping to connect with guides and the higher realms and things of that nature. I also have this really cool celestial quartz or skeletal quartz, which are also known for connecting with ancestors, guides, past lives, different dimensions, and things like that. So I just wanted to bring these into my space. One of the main purposes of recording this video as well is I recently picked up some new tuning forks. And if you guys have seen my tuning fork videos before, you know that I really like them, and I have a chakra-based tuning fork set. The tuning forks that I picked up are significantly different from these ones. There are a 3 set with 2 angelic or higher realm tuning forks, and one that is specifically a crystal. It's called like the crystal tuning fork or something. They all sound very similar. There's a slight difference, but they're very high. They're very high frequency, and they might not be for everyone. So if you're not into this sound, I apologize. In person, it sounds incredible and really intense, but it does kind of have it's kind of high. So if it bothers you, I'm sorry. I do have other tuning fork videos, and I of course will be making more, but as I just got these, I want to play with them and test them out, and someone will like them, so I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been trying to make different videos lately to kind of support the fact that we all have our own tastes, and let you know that I'm listening and that I do care what you enjoy, of course, but no one video is going to be perfect for everyone, so I'm not even trying for anything like that. That's just impossible. So this video, besides the tuning forks, will have a little bit of sounds, of course, like my hand sounds, and maybe some noises from these stones, but I'm not going to include any specific tapping and try to avoid the sounds like that, but we'll see how things come out. So I can take this point and kind of stimulate your crown area with it. really cool. I've never seen one like this before, like in this really interesting cut. So we're going to be using these tuning forks as a means of tuning our frequency, clearing our space, clearing our mind, opening pathways of connection. These are known to, or said to, connect like heaven and earth. And the crystal one is specifically attunes and heightens the vibration of other crystals. Oh, heightens the vibration probably isn't the right word, but or phrase, but it enhances the crystal, or like supercharges it, cleanses it, and just makes them, the benefits of them come out like a lot. So this is the crystal one. It's called, or it's 4096. Normally I hit them together and it's really loud, so I wouldn't do anything like that now. If you like, you can picture your space being filled with just this gorgeous white light, like fog or mist, or just a glow. Imagine the molecules in your body, in your blood, changing, your DNA enhancing. If you've ever seen that image of what words can do and sounds can do to water molecules, shaping them in alternate ways like snowflakes, or depending on what the words are and if they're positive or negative. You picture that happening within your body. And enhance your transformation. Here we have 4160. These are all C notes. It came with this little mallet. I kind of like this sound that it makes. I really like these like around my head, just like this space, I guess because they're so high. Here we have 4225. They do in person certainly have a really strong feeling. I'm really excited to use them with clients. What's really cool about these is that you can hold them in your hand, like the two of them, and you can twist them so they don't hit each other. I think that is so cool. I just love it. It's kind of spooky, but I like that. see if we can notice a difference. I hope that wasn't too much for you. I just wanted to play with them, and they sound really good in person. I hope that the mic captures them as well. If you end up getting a pair, or if you experience them ever, when you hit them together, it's like lightning or something. Like, it's so piercing that if you have really sensitive ears, I'm sure it would bother you right away, like initially anyway. But it's so cleansing, you know? It's like lightning. I don't know how else to say it. It's not thunder. It's like lightning. If lightning made a sound. Alright. So we're going to begin our distance Reiki session. My mic is a little higher today, so I'm like a little confused on where to put my hands. Forgive me, but bringing energy to our hands. Focusing on this connection. Now, what you may gain from this, if this is work that you're doing, if you're, of course, open to receiving this session, how I feel, the vibe that I'm feeling with the power of this moon and all of this synchronicities that I've been experiencing lately, and what I would call earth angels kind of guiding me on this path. How I feel is I just feel very introspective. I feel very aware of, or at least starting to become aware of my purpose. And I don't mean purpose as far as like achievements. I mean purpose like soul achievements and transformations. So that feels pretty good. And just thought it'd be a good time for a video like this in case anyone else is having these really deep thoughts. And the funny thing is that it's not scary. Like, this might be something that even a year ago, I guess I wasn't ready for it, you know, because I think I would have been intimidated by looking at challenges in terms of evolving as a person. And I feel just ready for all this stuff, so there's like a maturity there that wasn't there a year ago. So, in a nutshell, I guess I'm being really vague here, but the purpose of this session could be customizable for each person. It doesn't have to be necessarily one thing or the other, but if we're looking to contact our guides or be in touch with our guides or be guided by the universe, if we would like to work with our ancestors or have a message from our ancestors or find out some more information about them or something like that, finding our life purpose, finding out what our soul kind of came here to do in this lifetime, connecting with what lies beyond, what's beyond this dense form that we take and this dense world that we live in, as beautiful as it is, there's much more on energetic levels, and this Reiki session could be for you to tap into these levels, whether that be for abundance, manifesting, for personal power, for identifying and connecting and loving and appreciating and supporting and nurturing and taking care of yourself, of your soul and your purpose and interests and all of this wonderful stuff. So we want to connect through space and time. We want to connect through a spiritual connection here and enhance that ability. We want to put power into this session and provide emotional awareness and support, because when we shift from comfort and where we come from and the things that are natural and easy to us and our go-to, are just built-in kind of resources, these experiences we've had many times, and in this I'm kind of speaking on past life stuff a little bit, but when we've come from somewhere and in this lifetime, ideally, our soul has come here to experience something completely different, that's something that could be, like I said, like I wasn't ready for it probably a year ago. That's something that could be painful, not painful, but challenging, confusing, being split in half, like pulled in two different directions that you're equally passionate about, and one side is just easy. It's just easy to get into it, just like your go-to, like your default, your knee-jerk type thing. And this calling, this new calling, what's coming into your life, or what you're coming into, I guess you could say, is what's challenging for you. And it's but you want it, it's like something you want, but it's challenging for you. You're called to it. It speaks to you, but it's awkward and clumsy, and it just doesn't come naturally like the other stuff does. So by adding an emotional component to this, hopefully we can clear out some of that turmoil or confusion. I'm just going to focus on my heart, build it up, and send it to you. Just to cover you in love and comfort and support. Okay, if you're interested in participating in this session beyond just relaxing purposes or to fall asleep, all you have to do to accept this energy is say, I accept, I am interested in this session on behalf of my highest and greatest good, in perfect comfort and alignment, and exactly the right amount that I'm ready for, and no more. So, this is definitely more related to the crown, third eye, I guess you could say upper chakras, so heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakras. So we want to make sure that we ground ourselves after this session. Just focusing on your crown. third eye, your crown for that connection to spirit, your third eye for maybe clairvoyance or intuition and trust in your intuition. Your throat for how you communicate with what lies beyond, whatever that means to you and whatever you're interested in. And very importantly, your heart for following your heart, being brave. For trusting it, and of course that discernment in this area. Listening to your heart space. And additionally, being able to just fully love yourself and connect with yourself. Because no matter what work we're doing and how that involves our relationships and our lives, all of it originates and most importantly comes from within. Our happiness is not dependent on relationships. Relationships are beautiful and important and wonderful, and they're a huge part of our lives. But we will really only be able to accept them and accept that kind of love and support if we can show it to ourselves. So I'll do our fluffing. Walk around to your back. We're just going to comb through your aura. And we've already done this, but we're going to even intensify this glowing white light around you. And we want to also envision this channel of light that comes kind of both down and up at the same time, if you could imagine that. Like a limitless light that could shine down and shine up at the same time. So that's like your connection to your guides, to spirit, your higher self, your intuition, your subconscious even, your ancestors, your dreams, really anything that you're looking to gain some more hidden knowledge on or more deeper connection with. So we have this channel. And it's super bright and warm. It's sparkly. tapping into it, you can gain so much knowledge, peace, and just the security of sorts. You feel stronger, feel purposeful.